Welcome back. Today on Real Reviews, we are going to be comparing two speakers here. We have the LG XBOOM XL9T versus the JBL Partybox Ultimate. Now, I decided to compare these two speakers because the LG is claiming that it has 1,000 watts of power and the Ultimate claims to have 1,100 watts. So I figured just a 100-watt difference. It should sound pretty close, you would think. We also have 8-inch woofers here on the LG and only 9-inch woofers on the Ultimate. So, I mean, this is the small size difference. We're talking the same power, similar size woofers. You should sound pretty similar. So we shall find out. But let's go ahead and get started. First of all, just taking a look at the speakers. So starting with the fronts of the speakers, let's begin with the JBL. We notice here we have the two 9-inch woofers, JBL badge in the middle. Coming up the speaker, we have two 4.5-inch mid-range. And then we have two 2.75-inch tweeters at the top. And if you'll notice all throughout the speaker, we have these cool little star-like LEDs that work as strobes. And you also have a nice color changing strobe here on the top, as well as the LED lights that go all the way around the speaker. Pretty cool, all the way up and down the front. And if we go over here to the LG, you're going to notice we have the two 8-inch woofers, the XBOOM badge in the center. And we have two 3-inch tweeters at the top. We do also have some LED lights that go all around the speaker, some type of star twinkling lights. And then we have our strobe lights here on either side. And we also have the strobe light there at the top. Now, one thing that is unique about the LG is it does have the pixel art display right there in the center that has some pretty cool stuff that you can display on there. Some people like it, some people don't. Right here we are at the tops of the speakers, starting with the Partybox Ultimate. You'll notice we have knobs for both lighting and for volume controls. You have your power button, your Bluetooth button, your Auracast. Right there, that triangle, the little heart button is a favorites button you can use to make a favorited app inside the JBL One app. So you can have something like Spotify or Apple Music favorited to that button. And then over here you have your party pad with 3 unique sound effects you can also set up inside the JBL One app. And then you have your mic controls right here, your volume, bass, treble, and echo. And then at the back right here, you have a nice little spot where you're able to put your device like a phone or a tablet. It is kind of narrow, so I'm not really sure what you could fit in there, especially with a case on it. You can also see your handle there from the front side as well. One other thing you have up here is a cool LED strip that goes all around the top panel. And of course, your little JBL badge there in the front. Coming over here to the LG, you also have your little LG logo and badge right there. You have your light controls right there as a knob, which is nice. You have your volume, play, pause right there, which is also a knob. Then your power button, sound boost, source button, and just a couple of little indicators there for what your source is set to. You'll notice there is no spot here to put your device on the top. It also doesn't have any lighting like the Ultimate does. The handle on here is pretty cool. You can see it from this angle, and we'll take another look at that in a moment. All right, and here we are on the sides of the speakers, starting with the Partybox Ultimate. You'll notice the LED light strip that goes all the way up and around the side. Pretty cool. And then you have your JBL badge right there in the center with some cool design, like some sound echoing out from the middle. And then down here at the bottom, you have these really nice wheels. I really like these wheels on the Partybox Ultimate. And the LG kind of gives it a run for its money because it also has some really nice wheels we'll take a look at. And that's pretty much it for the side on the Ultimate. Coming over here to the LG, we also do have some nice design with the XBOOM up the side there. And you'll notice that you have these 4 little feet pads there, little rubberized pads. They kind of stick out a little bit. And that is so it doesn't slide around if you're going to place it on the side, which I do like that ability to place it on the side. Now, of course, the Ultimate does not have those pads because of the LED lights, most likely. They don't want you really laying it down on the side of the speaker, which is understandable. Now, here are the wheels on the LG. They have little X in the middle, and these wheels are really nice. They roll around really smoothly. I like those wheels a lot. Now here we are on the other side of the speakers, which is identical to the first side. Now moving around to the backs of the speakers, let's start with the Partybox Ultimate. First thing you're going to notice is the handle right here. It's a very nice handle. It's really smooth and sturdy. I like that. It does have a rubberized grip, but it isn't soft. It is hard rubber. You'll notice underneath the handle, you have your JBL badge and logo. And right here on the handle, it says Partybox. Coming down here to the back panel, we do have our mic jack, our mic/guitar jack with a nifty little switch. You can switch between mic and guitar. You'll notice that there is no volume for the mic jack here since your volume is on the top panel, but the second mic jack/guitar does have your volume here. You also have gains for both. In the center here, you have your USB-A 5-volt 2.1 amp. That's for charging devices or for playing media. You have a 3.5 millimeter aux in and your 3.5 millimeter daisy chain ports right there. And then coming down right here, we have a cool panel that I don't think any other speaker has besides the 320, but it's where the battery is stored. And here you're able to put your cables. Here it says store your cables here. And a little further down, we have a very nice gigantic base port, super cool on the Ultimate. And then finally, you have your charging port, just a standard JBL charging port. And here's the wheels from the back of the speaker. Now coming over to the LG, you notice the handle has a nice red behind it. Pretty cool the way it stands out there. This handle is also nice. It feels very sturdy. It feels very strong. There is no rubberized grip on it anywhere. It's all plastic. We come down to the back panel on the LG. We have your mic jack, mic/guitar jack. These are both 1/4 inch, just like on the Ultimate. And then you also have a guitar button if you want to switch between. You have your mic echo controls right here, 1 and 2. And then you have a USB-A port. This is 5-volt, 500 milliamps. So I'm not sure if you could charge devices here. It may just be for playing media. We come down a little bit further and we have our bass port right here, really nice big bass port. And then one of my favorite features about this speaker is this charging port here at the bottom. It has a cover that covers it up, and we'll take a look at that in a moment. And we have your wheels here from the back on the LG. And here we are at the bottoms of the speakers, starting with the Ultimate. You'll notice that you have some nice ground lighting right here. It goes all the way around the speaker. All 4 sides, pretty cool. And I really like that feature there. And in the center, you have your JBL badge with the sound echoing out design there. And you also have a handle right here in case you wanted to pick this up or have someone help you carry it. There is your handle. And last but not least, you have the 4 little foot pads here, rubberized, so it doesn't slide around when you have it on the floor. Going over here to the LG, you'll notice some bigger foot pads. You have them in all 4 corners. You do have a handle there at the bottom as well. And some like little plastic things sticking out here. I really don't like that so much because it does kind of grab the carpet. All right, so let's take a look at the wheels, starting with the LG. You take a good close-up of the wheel right there. You'll notice that they're rounded. They look pretty cool. They are kind of rubberized, but more plasticky than anything. But they just roll around so nice and smooth. They don't tend to make noise, even if you're going on a bumpy surface. And you can see just how smooth it just rolls around. I really, really like these wheels. They're super quiet. You can back it up into a corner with no problem. Look at this. No problem backing it up into a corner. Now that front thing does kind of get stuck a little bit, which I don't really like, but it's not that big of a deal. And the LG wheels, I mean, definitely some great wheels on this speaker. Let's go over to the Ultimate. Take a look here what we have. Now the Ultimate is a much heavy speaker, but these wheels are just crazy on here. Take a look at those guys. That's like some roller skating, skateboard type wheels. I guess these are more like of a skateboard type wheel. Maybe the LG is more of a roller skating type wheel, but those look cool. The design and the way that they just move around, they're very smooth as well, very sturdy. And these allow you to roll this big heavy speaker around with no problem. Be able to get it into the corner just like this, right up against the wall with no problem, and really easily get it out and then move it back wherever you want to put it. So I wanted to just show you the cables that come with each one of the speakers. This is the cable that comes with the Ultimate. It's about 6 feet in length. And this is the one that comes with the LG. It's roughly about 5 feet in length. And you notice the difference here is that this has a different type of 90-degree curve on it. It almost looks like, I don't know, ET or Wally or something. I really don't know. And this one's like a totally different 90-degree curve. Now I want to show you the difference here. First off, let's start with the Ultimate. So with the Ultimate, the way this has to plug in, you have to open a little door and this plugs in just like this. And it kind of, I don't know, it's really, really tight. It's hard to get out. I really don't like the plug on the Ultimate at all. And this door just kind of stays open. So that IPX4 rating, I'm not really sure how that's going to work out for it. But over here on the LG, let's take a look at the difference. Because of the way this cable is and because of the way their door is, this is so cool. You just plug this cable in just like this. And then the door just closes and completely covers it because it has a spot where this goes right in between there. And then the door just goes right around it, completely sealed. A much better design. JBL, you need to get a better port like that on the back. So let's go ahead and power these on and see which one comes on first. 3, 2, 1, go. And the LG wins. The LG turns on really, really fast. The JBL Partybox is a little bit slower, but as you notice here, there is no startup sound on the Partybox Ultimate because I did disable that in the app. It's called feedback tones. And on the LG, you can also disable it. It's called audio guidance / sound effects in the app. All right, so here is the lighting on the speakers when they're both turned on. Let's take a look at the top panel of the Ultimate. You'll notice it has the JBL lit there at the bottom. You have your knob center here, the light button, as well as the play pause button lit. You have your power button. You have all of these buttons right here that will all light up as well. Your party pad. And now this spot right here for the mic, bass, treble, and echo, that also does light up when you plug your mic in. I'll show you that in just a second. And you have your nice LED light all around the top. So super cool. So after plugging the mic in, this is what it looks like over here at the top. And these all actually change as you turn them. So if you do like treble, you can turn it all the way down or all the way up. On all of them, it has like the indicator. It's pretty cool on the Ultimate. And here at the top of the LG, you'll notice that nothing really lights up besides the power button, the sound boost button, and the little indicator lights for your inputs, such as the Bluetooth or the USB. There's no other lights on the top panel of the LG. Now over here on the back, on the Partybox Ultimate, everything lights up back there. It's pretty cool. I really like the way that panel is. On the LG, there are no lights in the back panel. And here I just wanted to show you what the speakers look like when they're lit up and playing music. If you'll notice, the LG, it has the pixel art display across the top. It has the lighting around the speakers, as well as little strobe / star flashing lights around. And on the Partybox Ultimate, I mean, there's just no comparison with the amount of lighting that the Partybox Ultimate has on it. Just strobes and LED lights everywhere. Really, really cool. Another thing I want to mention as well is on the Ultimate, if you turn the volume up and down, it actually has an indicator on the speaker that shows you how much volume you have, versus on the LG, if you change the volume, it doesn't actually indicate at all. There's no indicator whatsoever to tell you where you're at with your volume controls. Let's go over the specifications, starting with the LG XBOOM XL9T. Speaker sizes, we have two 3-inch tweeters versus the Ultimate's two 2.75-inch tweeters. There are no mids on the LG, so it doesn't have any true separates, versus on the Partybox Ultimate, you do have two 4.5-inch mids, which makes the sound quality a lot better. On the XL9T, you have two 8-inch woofers versus the Ultimate's two 9-inch woofers. So obviously it's going to give it a little bit more bass there. The LG boasts that it has 1,000 watts versus the Partybox Ultimate's 1,100 watts. Partybox Ultimate does have frequency response, which shows from 30 hertz to 20 kilohertz, but the LG did not have any frequency response listed. The LG comes in weighing at about 60 pounds versus the Partybox Ultimate's 87 pounds. Dimensions of the LG is 15 inches wide, 17 inches deep by 36 inches tall, versus the Ultimate is 17 inches wide by 17 inches deep by 41 inches tall. The apps used, on the LG, we have the XBOOM app, and on the Partybox Ultimate, it uses the JBL One app. Inputs on the LG, we have Bluetooth, mic jack, mic/guitar jack, USB. On the Ultimate, we have USB, aux, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, mic jack, and mic/guitar jack, as well as the party chain. Extras on the LG, we have several different extras on the LG, like the pixel art display, which is pretty cool. And it also has a bunch of sound effects in the app if you're using the microphone for karaoke, which the Partybox Ultimate is missing. So that is something, if you're considering mainly using this for karaoke, I would probably say the XL9T would be your best bet because of the sound effects. They are both IPX4 splash resistant, but I think the LG may be a little bit more protected because of the way it covers the power cord in the back. Cable length on the LG is 5 foot versus the cable length on the Ultimate is 6 foot, and they both auto shut down within 15 minutes. So now we're going to play a few tracks so you can see what these speakers sound like. Both going to be playing at 60% volume with sound boost off on the LG and bass boost off on the Ultimate. So please just sit back and enjoy the music.
destination and find a home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday.
If you're interested in seeing a full review of either one of these speakers, I will leave the links in the description where you'll be able to watch them. So my final thoughts on the LG XBOOM XL9T versus the JBL Partybox Ultimate. I have to say that the LG really surprised me with its sound quality. I definitely expected a lot less. Plus it has some cool features like the pixel art display, which I kind of like, at least for my videos, because I can put real reviews on the front, and subscribe, stuff like that for you guys. But the JBL Partybox Ultimate, it's just on a whole nother level of sound quality and bass deepness, or bass depth, I should say, sound stage. And, I really wanted to do it because, like I said, they're saying 1,000 watts here, 1,100 watts here. I mean, LG, come on, are you really sure this is 1,000 watts? But, whatever. It does sound good. And for the price we're talking here, this is going for $599 right now on Black Friday sales versus the Ultimate's going for $999. So for $400 more, you can get the Ultimate, or you can save $400 and you can get yourself the LG. I mean, either way, the LG is a good speaker. It does sound good. You will have a lot of fun with it if you purchase the speaker. But the JBL Partybox Ultimate, still is the king, and I haven't found another party speaker that can beat it. If you guys know of another speaker besides the Sony Alt Tower 10, because I already tried that one, that could compete against the JBL Partybox Ultimate, please be sure to let me know and we can get it up here and try it out. But for now, JBL Partybox Ultimate still remains the king. If you're interested in purchasing either one of these speakers, I will have links in the description where you'll be able to get them from. And if you would like to show your support, please be sure to use my links, since anything you purchase does generate a small revenue for the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you never miss another video on Real Reviews. See you guys next time.